Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Check it out. This is a review of the little 1/18th scale Rampage 4x4 truck from HBX. This is another one that I gave away recently on my 100K subscriber giveaway. If you guys were involved in that, congratulations, especially if you won some of the stuff. Gave away just about around 40 prizes. Multiple of these were sponsored by HBX. I think I gave away around 10 of these and 6 of these. This is the 1/12th scale buggy, which I'm also currently in review. You'll see that up on the channel as well. Go ahead and check the description down below and I'll have a card pop up for the 1/12th scale buggy. These are really cheap vehicles, but HBX is really good at providing really good quality for how cheap their stuff is. Now these aren't going to be oil filled shocks or anything, but they are ball bearings. They are lithium ion with a brushed motor. So we're going to unbox, inspect, set up, and do a bash test on this thing in my yard. I've got grass, I've got some jumps, I've got pavement, sidewalk, curbs, and I've got some rock over there on the road. So we're going to put this thing through the full test and see how it does. Now let's see what we get. Anyway, there's the box. Here is the truck. We got a nice color manual. Wow, that's unusual. So that's cool. A couple other cards. We got some stickers in this one. Cool, so you can spruce it up with some stickers if you'd like to. High wraps there holding down the front and rear kind of differentials. Pop those too. And there's the truck. Nice. Lexan protecting for the shell. Just this coating that, of course, you don't have to take it off, but I like to take them off because it makes it a lot more shiny. But if you leave it on, it just won't be as shiny, but you'll get more protection. 1/18th scale. This thing is tiny. And these are not oil-filled shocks, but it sure does feel pretty smooth. So there it is, a full-on four-wheel drive truck though. And it has all independent suspension. It's so tiny, just black rims. Looks like a little bit of durability here in the front. They chose to put in this steel little guy here, so you know, at least it'll be able to bash a little bit without breaking. So let's take off these body clips real quick and see what it looks like under the hood. So 4 little tiny body clips. There's the body, pretty simple. And there's our lithium ion battery. Let's take this out and see what we got. So it just has this hinged latch here, which I'm liking, and that just pops out of there. This is a 7.4 volt 650 milliamp hour. It is just a brushed motor. It's got a heat sink on there, keep it cool. Kind of an all-in-one ESC receiver combo. And there's the on-off switch. It's right there on the top, so you can reach under the body and turn that off and on. Very simple, but very capable little guy. It also has these little foam washers to guard the body, help protect them. Of course, you don't have to put them on. Looks like they're gonna get lost pretty easy, so maybe glue them on there or don't even put them on, but you know, it will save the body from scratching the paint off. Be prepared to have a knife or something so you can get your controller out of here. So you see how that works. The whole top lifts up. You pull our controller out, a little charger in there. So very cheap little charger. It's just a USB to the balance, and you're gonna plug that balance in right here. And the controller is super simple, even more cheap than the one with the buggy. That's the buggy one, a little bigger. This one is just tiny to coincide with the tiny truck size, I guess. Still feels good in the hand. I have pretty big hands and I'm able to control it and hold it pretty good. There's our steering. We have steering trim only, it looks like. There's no throttle trim. Steering servo reverse and slow and normal. So we'll have to see what that does when we're testing it. And then on the bottom, 2 AA batteries. That's all this one takes. Anyway guys, I think that's just about it as far as the unboxing goes. I'm gonna go ahead and charge this battery, and in the meantime, I'll be putting on these stickers. Okay, so first thing I want to do is turn this guy on. Let's turn the controller on first. Funny thing about this controller is there's no LED light. Oh, there is one. Up in the antenna, there's a red flashing light, really hard to see. And find the switch up inside there. Turn it on. Check if we have throttle. Yep. So keep in mind, guys, one more thing on this one is I had to loosen these hub screws about 1 turn back. From the factory, they're just turned in way too tight, and it was binding the wheels, and so it wasn't like free spinning. So you may want to do that, but don't make them too loose so that they're going to strip and pop off. Looking good. We got turning and throttle. Let's put this guy down, see what it does. Okay. Wow. So a little slow, but it is a tiny little 1/18 scale. Maybe if we go normal speed. You see on the controller here, there's a slow and normal. Let's try slow first. That's our max speed. I want to say a couple miles per hour. Can't really flip it, but it's sliding around. Let's switch into normal. See if that does anything. Okay, just push that up. Oh yeah. Wow. Okay, that's the one I want to be in. Wow, this thing is quick. Look at this. Whoa. For a little, 1/18 scale, it's almost too fast for what it can handle. That is quick, guys. Ooh. So you hit a little pebble, you're gonna go flying. Wow, but it's able to maintain. Full throttle in and brakes. Really good brakes too, and that's the reverse. Not quite as fast as forward, and it won't reverse at least when you're going fast and you hold the brake down. It just stops and then you got to push it again. That's full throttle in reverse. Whew, it can barely even hold a straight line when you're turning. It's so darn powerful. Whew. Even though it is 4x4. Okay, so I'm liking this little thing so far. Let's try it in some grass. Ooh, this thing can launch. Try some little jumps here, and then we'll get over to the rocks. Oh yeah, it does. That's cool. I want to get some slow-mo of that. So it seems pretty capable. Of course, grass is going to kill your battery pretty quick. So let's try some rock crawling and stuff now on these kind of gnarly rocks right here. Oh, just right through, no problem. That was pretty cool. It sure is peppy in its high speed mode. Ooh, kind of cased it right on the rock there. Let's see how capable it is. Wow, no way. Even better than some of the bigger ones for kind of rock racing, rock crawling. Impressive. No way. Ooh. That may have broke some bigger trucks' toe links. It like wants to climb that, but it just can't. That's pretty cool. Alright, well we're just going to keep going until we break something or it runs out of power. pleasantly surprised. Actually, I'm not too surprised, but from what I'm putting it through, it is holding up. Nothing feels broken. One time when I was touching the bottom to pick it up, it feels pretty hot down there where the motor is, so hopefully that's not going to be a problem. But this thing just keeps going. Oh, it does flip once in a while, but you know, that's just normal for this size. This thing, I gotta say, is doing better than almost better, not quite, than the 1/12 scale buggy I just reviewed. Come on, let's get out of here. There we go. It seems like maybe the diffs are a little bit tighter on this one. The buggy was really loose, so it had that diff spin when it got hooked up in rocks. And it's still going strong. Whew. On its feet. It's getting pretty dark. Man, this thing is lasting as long as that 1/12 scale, if not longer. HBX I just reviewed. The protector. Buggy. Also 7.4 volt 2S lithium ion with a brushed motor. Can't believe this thing is still going and survived all this abuse. It's right over. Alright, well, it's getting late, guys. I'm gonna have to call it. Even though the battery is still working and nothing has broken. Holy smokes. Yeah, so let's call it from here on out. Let's finish it up. And what we'll do is we'll go over the table and do kind of a review and make sure nothing's broken, seeing what the damage is before we wrap it up and do a little pros and cons. And nothing is broken. This wheel has gotten quite loose, so I'd recommend loosening up a little bit and then tightening them down once it kind of breaks in just a little. Never want to tighten them down too much, or else you're burning up your motor and you're eating your battery unnecessarily with resistance. This one's also a little loose now. Not bad at all. Man, this thing really took some abuse, didn't it? Holy smokes. So I've got some slow-mo with the Osmo. That would have been neat to see that, even though it's kind of low light. And you'll be able to see how it's working now in this sunset. But the Rampage, this, remember, I gave away 10 of these things on my channel. Guys, if you want to make those giveaways, make sure you subscribe and watch out for those, because I give away a lot of stuff. Everything's fine. It just has some normal scuffing on the bottom, nothing major. Tires are still in good shape. Yeah, so the diffs feel a little tighter on this than the protector over there, which I just reviewed. I'm feeling a little more resistant, so that's why it's able to get out of hard situations a little better. So this is where I was feeling some heat. It's dissipated now, but it was getting pretty hot right under the motor. I wouldn't do any like slow crawling with this thing. Maybe put it in slow mode on the controller if you're gonna do any like slower stuff, and you'll save your motor. I'm seeing nothing wrong with it at all. We still have all our body clips too. This thing is a little monster. Of course, you know, no oil-filled suspension, but it does have a good little suspension. Went above and beyond for just a tiny little 1/18 scale. Good enough quality for any kid or adult to just have great fun with bashing. Anyway, guys, hope you liked that review, and don't forget, I'll have this down in the link down in the description if you want to check this out and get one for yourself or a family member or a friend as a gift or whatever, because I am giving this one definitely a good rating for the price. More reviews to come on a lot more ground vehicles as well. Got a lot more subs coming too, planes, quadcopters, helicopters. You guys know what I do. Anyway, great little truck, and I'll see you guys in the next review. Thanks for watching.